Simple fast way to calculate your next period. I was taught this years before I started menstruation. This simple fast way to calculate your next menstrual period is for anyone with a monthly cycle. That is, anyone who menstruates monthly. This is the formula. If it's a 30 days month, you subtract 2 from the day 1 of your period. If it's a 31 days month, you subtract 3 from the day 1 of your period. If it's a 28 days month, that is, February, you do no subtraction. You should expect your period same date the next month. If your period starts between the 1st to the 3rd day of a 30 or 31 days month, expect your next period at the end of the month. Are you confused? Let me explain. June is a 30 days month. Assuming your period started on the 10th of June. Remember I said, if it's a 30 days month, you subtract 2 from day 1 of your period. In this scenario, the day 1 of your period is June 10th. How do you know the date of your next period? By subtracting 2 from 10. That is, 10 minus 2. The answer is 8. That means your next period should be on the 8th of July. The month after June. Do you understand? So because June is a 30 days month, we subtracted 2 from the day 1 of your period. Let's have another example. This time we would do the calculation for a 31 days month. Assume your period started on the 14th of October. How will you know the date of your next period? Remember that if it's a 31 days month, you subtract 3 from the day 1 of your period. In this scenario, the day 1 of your period is October 14th. So, you simply subtract 3 from 14. That is, 14 minus 3. The answer is 11. That means that your next menstrual period would be on the 11th of November. And for all the months, except February, if your period starts between 1st, 2nd, or 3rd day of the month, expect your next period by that month end. This means that for any 30 or 31 days month, if your period starts on the 1st or 2nd or 3rd day of the month, you should expect your next period by month end. An example of this is, if your period started on January 2nd, you should expect your next period at month end. That is, January 31st. Another example is, if your period started on April 1st, you should expect your period at month end. That is, April 30th. Then in February, which is 28 or 29 days month, you do no subtraction. Any date you see your period in February, expect your next period to be on the same date in March. That is, if your period started on February 19th, your next period should be on the 19th of March. As a recap, if your period start on the 7th of November, because November is a 30 days month, you simply subtract 2 from 7. 7 minus 2 is equals to 5. So your next period should be on the 5th of December. Understood? Right. If your period starts on December 5th, because December is a 31 days month, you should subtract 3 from 5. That is, 5 minus 3. The answer is 2. That means that your next period would be on January 2nd. And if your period starts on January 2nd, you should expect your next period by month end. That is, January 31st. If you understand this simple, fast way to calculate your next menstrual period, can you answer these questions? Number 1 question is, when is your next period if your period started on July 20th? Number 2 question, when is your next period if your period started on February 14th? Question 3, if your period starts in May 30th, when should your next period be? Question number 4, your period started September 2nd. When is your next period? Thanks for watching. Like, share and follow for more infotainment.